Los Angeles County is one of the most expensive housing markets in the country. But did you know that there are still over 2,000 single family homes available under $800,000? In this video, I'm going to show you 5 neighborhoods where you can find homes in this price range. And as always, if you need help buying or selling in the Los Angeles area, call or text me. So here are some of the areas that you're going to find some of these deals. Let's start with El Sereno. This is a historic hillside neighborhood that's becoming increasingly popular. According to Redfin data, El Sereno's median home sales price reached $840,000 in February of 2025, reflecting a 4.3% year-over-year increase. However, you can still find properties under $800,000, particularly smaller homes and condos. Let me show you a home that is currently on the market. So this property in El Sereno is currently on the market. It's $799. It's 2-bedroom, 3-bath. It's 1,200 square feet. And as you can see, the property is really charming and really cute. There's a 3D walkthrough there. They have a split system. Looks like new windows, new flooring. Most likely this is going to be a flipped property because it's super well staged and everything is brand new. So this definitely looks like a flip, but it is under $800,000 and it's in an area that is becoming very, very popular. What makes El Sereno special is its predominantly Latino character and hillside location that offers some really great city views. Many homes here sit on really good lots. They give you more space than you'll find in other areas. Just east of El Sereno is City Terrace, which offers even more affordability. Redfin shows that the sales price here last month was $623,000, which is a 5.9% decrease from last year, which is very, very surprising to me. But the market does remain somewhat competitive, with homes selling about 1.2% above list price, and they go pending about 32 days. So things are moving still pretty quickly here. Now, why is City Terrace so affordable? Part of it is just perception. These areas are not getting as much attention as Echo Park or Highland Park or trendy areas like Silverlake. But that's changing really quickly because buyers are starting to see that they can get a lot more house for their money in these areas than they can in Los Feliz, Echo Park, or even Glassell Park now. Let me show you a home that is currently on the market right now in City Terrace. So this home is currently on the market. Again, it's at $799, and most likely this looks like a flip as well. There are a lot of developers in Los Angeles. If you hate the developer look, you can look for a fixer-upper, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But there are some properties that have not been renovated that I did not include in this. There are so many different properties under $800,000, so just keep that in mind. This one is priced at $799. It is 810 square feet, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and as you can see, it has new flooring. It looks like it has nice windows in there, updated painting, updated kitchen. So this almost for sure was a developer in here, but this is what you can get in City Terrace. If you are looking to buy a home in 2025, I've updated my buyer's guide. It's in the link in my description. Just fill out that information and I will email you over a free copy that explains everything about the home buying process here in the Los Angeles area. All right, let's move over to the San Fernando Valley and look at Van Nuys, which continues to attract a lot of buyers looking for a more affordable home. According to Redfin, the median home sales price is $830,000. While that's slightly above the $800,000 threshold, there are still plenty of condos, townhouses, and smaller single-family homes available at that price point. Here's an example of a current home on the market in Van Nuys. So one of the things you're going to notice right off the bat is that this house is a lot bigger than what we've seen so far. This is 1,574 square feet, priced at $789, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. So you get a little bit more bang for your buck here in on this property in particular. Now, some of these agents will list these properties extremely aggressively, meaning they're going to price them very low in the hopes of getting multiple offers. You do see that tactic a lot here in the Los Angeles area. So if something seems way too good to be true, sometimes it is, because you're going to get multiple offers and it's going to get bid up above its asking price. But sometimes it doesn't. So just make sure that you work with an experienced agent who understands what the local comparable sales are in each neighborhood. And as you can see, this is a really charming property. I bet you this is not a developer because you have some personal items here that typically you won't have in a developer with proper staging. But this looks really charming. You know, has an updated kitchen and nice stainless steel appliances, nice flooring. So this could be an option for somebody looking for a property in Van Nuys under 800,000. All right, let's make our way down to South Los Angeles. This has seen big price increases over the last year, with the median home sales price reaching $735,000 in February of this year. That's 7.3% up from last year, according to Redfin. Here's what you can get right now for a home in South LA. Now, there are certain sections in South LA that have really great craftsman style properties and Spanish style properties. So if you're looking for a specific architecture, let me know. I can find those properties for you in different areas. This one, for example, is priced at $669,000. It's 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,100 square feet. Again, this is probably a developer because you can see they have the traditional gray floors that every developer has been using for the last 5 years. It's time to stop the gray floors, please. No one wants them anymore. But this property is move-in ready. You can definitely have a new kitchen here. It has the quartz countertop, stainless steel appliances. This has a really nice option too for a big backyard if you want to convert that garage into an ADU. Definitely want to do that and add some value to your property and potentially offset some of your mortgage with a rental. Now, the interesting part about South Los Angeles is that there are different sub-markets within the area. So areas like Jefferson Park and Landmark Park have seen faster appreciation due to their historic housing stock and the proximity to USC and the Expo line. Whereas further south, you can still get an even better deal. So it really depends on what area in South LA that you're looking at. For those of you who are willing to look beyond central Los Angeles, Santa Clarita offers some great value. According to Redfin, the median home sales price was $788,000 in February of 2025. And this area used to be in a really strong seller's market, but now it's become a little bit more balanced, which is great for buyers because you can negotiate a little bit more than you used to. Here's an example of a property just outside of Santa Clarita in Newhall. And just so you know, it's a little bit of a fixer-upper, but I wanted to include that because there are a lot of fixer-uppers on the market that you can purchase that are definitely under $800,000. I'm just trying to show you a range of properties that are currently available. So as you can see, this property is priced at $699. It is 1,460 square feet, and it definitely is dated. But you can go into this property and make it the way you want at a much more affordable price than you would in the Valley or in Silverlake or Echo Park. You get a lot more square footage as well. But as you can see, it needs a little updating. And if you want to do a project, this could be a really good project. Not to say that you couldn't move in immediately and live in this property immediately, but you could do some updates as you live in the property as well. So this is what you can get just outside of LA in Santa Clarita. Now, one of the big downsides of living in Santa Clarita is your commute. At 35 miles from downtown Los Angeles, it could take you 45 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on how bad traffic is if you need to work in DTLA. And the one thing that you should definitely keep in mind whenever you're buying a house in Los Angeles is how far your commute is. Traffic in Los Angeles is horrendous, and you really need to make sure that the trade-off of the commute versus the house is worth it. These 5 homes are just a small sample of what's available under $800,000 in the Los Angeles area. If you're thinking about buying a home in 2025, you can click on the description down below for a free buyer's guide that explains the entire process of buying a home from A to Z. And if you have any questions, you can call or text me at 213-268-6832. My name is Felipecrook with eXp Realty, investing in your dreams.